Hi, everybody. Absolutely stunning day on the farm. And for whatever reason, the girls decided to run back to the barn. They were all laying out in the back pasture, and everybody jumped up and started hoofing it to the barn. Whoops. Denali had to stop for a bathroom break, apparently. So I had come out here to catch them all sunbathing. They were laying on the ground. Their coats were spread out. Everybody was gorgeous. The donkeys are out and about. The boys are out and about. And it's just, quite honestly, it's the calm before the storm. So the weather is stunning. The temperatures are incredibly mild for this time of the year. At this point in the year, Tonka, that's enough, buddy. The donkeys don't want to play with you today. The forecast for tonight is temperatures probably below 20 degrees Fahrenheit with snow rolling in. Now, thankfully, they're only calling for a trace to a couple of inches of snow in our area by the following morning. So it's not a run to the grocery store and get milk and eggs and bread, which is all the things you're supposed to have, when you're going to be snowed in, I suppose. Always found that interesting. Not people who don't eat bread and eggs and milk ever have to go get it before a snowstorm. But that's a whole nother conversation. So yeah, it's not that kind of storm. It's not that kind of weather. But the animals know it, right? So I caught them I have the barn cameras up at this time of the year just to keep an eye on things. And I caught all the goats out here and I was like, oh, I hope they stay out there, lunch hour. I got to run outside and go see everybody. And yeah, they did until they decided to hoof it back to the barn for whatever reason. But they know. They can sense the change in weather coming. They know that they got cold nights. They know that, and I don't know how they know. Yes, there will be lots of answers. Love your thoughts on that. The answers on how they know. Barometric pressure and all the fun things. Yes, they know. We've got a low-flying vulture. Always fun to see them, as long as they're flying and not landing. Although we did have that interesting adventure when they landed in the pasture and found something. So yeah, the goats know that there's going to be a storm coming. Now they're coming back out. Now they're frustrated. They ran all the way to the barn for no reason. And one by one, I see them all starting to make the trek back out to the pasture. But they'll spend as much time as they can outdoors, especially when we have mild temperatures like this, when the wind isn't blowing, when the sun is up and it's quite literally almost warm in the sun. So I did want to come out here. Let me turn again because here we go. They're all coming. We've got Fanta and JC out. Misty and Persephone have made their way. I know it's hard to see through all the fence lines. I try and get a higher perspective, but there's just so much I can do. Here comes Miss Wren. And the rest of them. Lotus, Emma, Sock Monkey, they're all out now. So whatever they thought they were going to get at the barn clearly disappointed them, and they're headed back out. And they'll spend the rest of the day out here. Of course, it's noon and it gets dark, around 5, so it's not that much more time. But yeah, Thorn's still rubbing the fence. Phineas is still keeping an eye on his buddy. 2 of them are pretty inseparable at this point. And that's about all I had to say. I just wanted to do a quick run out, primarily to get some sunshine for myself as well. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. I hope your skies are as gorgeous as ours are. And I will talk to you at the next one. Bye for now.